back in North Dakota here in December. I was out in September for the early season and couldn't get it done then, so we're back here in the cold. Oh man, I can't believe that just happened, dude. First deer of the trip. Can't thank Mike and Brennen, JP, all the guys at the Breaking Point enough for having us out here. Just truly blessed. Good night, North Dakota.
Going to Miller time and saving it for this day. $1 we're after. What an absolute way to almost wrap up my season here. I decided to come back out to North Dakota and absolutely shot the biggest buck of my life.
Deer season seems to come and go quicker each and every year. For the past decade, it's been pretty typical for us to finish out the season where we started it back in September in North Dakota. With some unexpected circumstances, we would be against all odds to close out the year on top. But North Dakota has always been a group effort for us. The success of others is dependent on everyone working together to the very end. With the last week of season upon us, the weather is about to get nasty, and it is time to see who is dedicated.
17th of December today. And Guelig killed a hammer last night, and had some unfortunate events happen. B's actually in the hospital currently with appendicitis. So spent pretty much from midnight last night all the way till about 11 this morning in the hospital with him, waiting on a surgery. They still hadn't gotten him in for surgery, so he told me to bounce and kill him a buck. So I got out of there. Pretty sure he's in surgery right now. So hopefully everything goes well there. But we're gonna jump in the blind. We're gonna head to a spot we call Windmill, which is literally just out front here at camp. And we got a real good buck showing up in there, and a couple other pretty nice bucks that are probably gonna tempt me tonight. We're already seeing deer on their feet, and it's only like 2 o'clock. So we're gonna get in there. Hopefully everything goes right. We can kill a buck for B.
First night in North Dakota for late season push. Got the East Siders here. The 3 amigos are tucked in a bear net. Sit in the Windmill. Weather's absolutely perfect. Temperature's got to be hovering right around 0 right now. It's supposed to drop off at about -8, -9 by dark, so can't ask for much better weather. Late season here in North Dakota. We just got to get one to stroll in and mess up tonight.
Smoke City. He's gonna be toast. I was at full draw for probably, I don't know, it felt like a minute. Thought about letting up, and I'm like, I can do this. And he literally, last time he picked his head up, he turned just enough. And I put that schwacker, buried it right where I needed to. We watched him fall over at like 150 yards. Night 1, North Dakota, we're tagged out. Tagged out, North Dakota, baby. Just a big bodied deer. December the 17th today, and couldn't be happier with this buck. It's been a whirlwind of the last 24 hours. Goulash smashed an absolute hammer last night, and we celebrated pretty good. But in the back of our heads, B was in the hospital. He had his appendix taken out tonight. And so I ended up staying with him in the hospital for pretty much all night, all this morning. Finally, at like 10 o'clock, he said, you know what? You got to go kill a buck for me. And I walked out of that hospital with one goal, and I told Hunter and Goulash, I said, we got to get in that blind and we got to kill one for B tonight. And wouldn't you know it, probably 10, 15 minutes left of light, I spot this guy out about 300 yards, and he comes in, works to 16 yards, and ended up putting a schwacker in, quartering to me, heart shot him, and just watched him tip over like 100 yards from the blind, and I couldn't be happier. This one's for you, B. I travel with the kid all year long, and to see him in pain and struggling today was tough, but we fulfilled the job. We got her done. Couldn't be happier to do it with the boys that I did tonight, have all three of us in the blind capturing this. Get to turn on the old sign tonight, boys.
Well, it is the 26th of December, back here in North Dakota. I was actually out here a week ago, intended on hunting right through the holidays, and the night I showed up, I had to go to ER and have my appendix removed. I was in the hospital for, I don't know, a day and a half, and then actually went back to see the family for Christmas, and I was laid up for a whole week, and drew my bow back here a day and a half ago for the first time, and my incisions didn't rip open, so we're good to go. We're back in North Dakota. I got Bryce with me. He drove out. He got here today. We got a huge snowstorm that's rolling in. We're just doing some cleanup, snow blowing around camp, try to stay ahead of it. But they're saying anywhere from 6 to 12 inches of snow here in the next 24 hours. It's going to be the real North Dakota late season here this next week, and we got a couple good bucks to chase. Should be fun. It is going on about 12:15. Just got done snow blowing, been on the snow blower for the last probably 3.5, 4 hours. Just getting blown out of camp. They're saying we got around 8 to 10 inches of snow last night. And on top of that, we've got 20, 25 mile an hour winds out of the northwest. We're actually taking a spin out to where we want to hunt tonight, just to make sure we can actually get there, see what the road conditions are. One more and we'll let her rip. We're here to finish off the season. We are hunting a spot. Yeah, we were targeting a big buck back in September. We've hunted this deer last year. Chased him early season this year. And we've been chasing him here late season. But this is the best conditions by far that we've had. He's in there, he'll be in the back of the group. We had a pretty good sit tonight. Action was later than I was expecting. I thought the deer were gonna move early. They didn't. They kind of waited till, I think it was after 4:30 when we seen our first deer, but then we had that group of 10 bucks come in and they were on us till dark. 2 or 3 really nice looking deer in that group. I had my heart set on a couple of these big ones out here. It's not what I want to shoot. So we let them walk. Back at camp, back to shelter, sunny and 70 in the dink. We're about to throw some brats on the grill. Keep an eye on the cameras. Looks like the cell cameras are struggling to stay alive in this weather, which I don't know what the hell would stay alive in this weather. It's just absolutely brutal outside. It's at least 20 below. But I don't know how much inventory we're gonna get here in the next 12 to 16 hours from cameras. So I think tomorrow morning what we're gonna do is probably run around to all these spots, at least go in with the sled and put fresh batteries in the cameras, so we'll have at least intel from tomorrow evening.
It's December 30th today. Still at it here in North Dakota. We are changing it up tonight. We've been chasing a couple of giant bucks here the last few days, and actually all season long out here, September, October, and then here in the late season. But they have been taking us to school. But we had a switch in the wind here, so we got to target a different buck here tonight. So we came to a spot up on this river system. We're up above. These deer should all be bedded down off the hill here down in the bottom.
Brennen would fight it out to the bitter end, enduring the harsh North Dakota elements with hopes of punching our final tag in camp for the 2021 season.
It's the last day of the season here in North Dakota. Fingers crossed we can end the North Dakota season here on a high note. It's been a grind out here this year. A lot of good encounters, a lot of good deer. Just been chasing some giants and haven't connected the dots yet.
Once again, many memorable trips were had in North Dakota last fall. It's no surprise that this state ranks high on our list of places to visit each year when hunting season rolls around, and we will be back again to hopefully stack up some more memories.